What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Buck Nation Gaming video, and we've got some Madden Ultimate Team in Madden 21. We are roughly, looks like 8.5 hours away from the opening weekend kickoff. We did have our Thursday game, which was the Chiefs against the Texans, and the Chiefs just blew out the Texans. I mean, the final score wasn't as close, but... Or wasn't as much as a blowout, but it wasn't as close as that score either throughout the game. It was kind of the Chiefs letting up at the end, in my opinion. Wanted to get in here and get some of this knockout, I believe it's called, tournament Madden Ultimate Team in, because here over the last couple days, where the season's about to start, as you can see, we're already into a game. This has been more active. Either more PC players are finally getting Madden, or they're finally starting to play Ultimate Team. But the downfall, I gave this a week off because everything was so slow. And when I took off about a week, now everybody's got like 86s and 90 teams. And I'm like, they're murking me because their teams are much better. But that's okay. We're going to grind it out. We're going to try to get some W's. That's what we're here to do. There you see some of my key players that have the X Factor ability. And boom, 3 90s, well, 2 91s and a 90 off the rip. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. It's like, I don't know, I guess people were grinding and playing this game, or somebody's buying some stuff, you know what I mean? One or the other. But to my surprise the other day, I was facing a team like I'm facing currently right now, and believe it or not, I beat the dude. You saw my record before too. That's my one win that I had for the season. But you get 4 chances
and a decent return out to the 27-yard line
per season, and basically if you get those 4 losses, you can just start over again. So it's not too terrible.
First carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Elliott's not getting
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
We're balanced enough, and I end up messing things up.
Here's Jackson to throw.
I messed that up.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
Let's get off.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They give it off here to the tight end. Michael Brocker's in on the stop.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. Now it's Jackson. And that's Elliott, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete.
All right, third and 11.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Just got to get the right receiver here.
On third down, Jackson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down.
All right, guys, we just got to have a strong push right here. No. Yeah.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll run it with Elliott.
Oh, my gosh. How did that
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Okay, but you see how he's struggling right there at the end. So that already lets us know
this offense takes the
that
ball
we got
down
a
the
good
field
shot
and
at shutting him
scores
down
on their
in this
opening
series.
drive.
Got to get in there and shut him down.
CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they
All
were
right.
at the 1 yard line.
He scored on his
some
first
distance
drive.
to go.
We're going to have to push back and score here to show that we're going to dance. We're not going to sit here and be a down and out. I think I've got a good strategy now compared to what I had before. Every year is something different. Like, you can't use the same strategy if your Madden doesn't work that way. Just truck number 78 to make sure we get at least to that 25. All right, so what I usually like to do is start out and hit them with a trap. Now, sometimes I'll change this up and hit them with some play action off the first play, but that's rare. Normally hit them with a trap. Then we're going to give them the same look next play, or a similar look next play. Not the same look, but a similar look, and it's going to be a screenplay. And then I'll show you our draw play that we do for third down if we get to where we have to have a third down. But doesn't look like it's going to happen. So I think we're
at the 33 following a good pickup.
So we jump back over. We're going to give them, like I said, a similar look. That way they're thinking we're going to run it up the middle again. Possibly same play. If you've played Madden for a while, you should know that's not the case.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
The same play back. There he goes, shifting everybody to the middle. Boom, we're dropping back.
Jackson now. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll lose yardage.
Okay, it's all right. Still got a way to check this out.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Power O.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
We got McCaffrey on one side and Ingram on the other. Obviously, we're going with Ingram. He is the star back that we have right now. Nice block. McCaffrey's an 82 as well, so he's both Ingram and McCaffrey are 82s.
That's good for 21 yards
says
on first
that
down.
Ingram's
the way this game is going, the way that they possess the ball on the other side of the field, you go 3 and out here, you might not see the ball again until the 2nd quarter.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Once I get up some more training points, I'll be able to boost McCaffrey.
Now it's Ingram.
Ooh, I thought I was going to get a gap right there.
That will take us
okay,
to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Smack him with a pass play. Let's see what we can dish out here. I like that double cross.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
If he covers Gronk, then I'm going to go with Woods. Okay,
Jackson from the shotgun.
Woods. Wide open.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods.
Get the first.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Good to me right now.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
CMC. Obviously, he's a beast in real life, but we don't have the highest CMC
from the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Right,
he'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson.
Looking good. Looking good. Get him in there.
This is caught by Evans.
Get him in there. You know what? Throw some first down love on it, bro.
That one good for 26 and a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
We're here. We're here to compete.
Jackson on first down.
And McCaffrey gets in for the Tampa touchdown. Let's go.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Told you, we're here to dance.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
We are here to dance.
Extra point up and through. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
All right, let's shut him down right here.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack.
Come on, bro. You're not going to run with Elliott. 4 rushes, 13 yards, and a touchdown.
If they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change
that 5
anything?
yards
They've
right there was
confident about what they're
your
presenting
second strongest
and
run of the
continue
game.
to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays, but the defense knocked the ball away.
On a run earlier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I think he's running again.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Being chased out left. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
He's lucky he didn't get sacked. The fumble would have been nice, don't get me wrong.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Oh my gosh.
And he's got Lockett. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down, eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, that's not a good idea, is it, bro? Not a good idea. Let's get that sack.
Tried to get away, but could not. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
Let's go.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep it.
Yeah, throw that ball away, big boy. 3rd and 18.
To this
He's
point,
struggling.
I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He's struggling. Come on. Pull out what you got to pull out, bro. I'm definitely playing some zone here, so you do what you got to do.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You better hope I don't get in field
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
We already forced him to punt, so
the Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you, but the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a 1st down and run out this first half.
2nd and 11.
It's looking good, guys.
Now Jackson back into his end zone.
Oh, man, Evans, come on, bro.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Here's Bradley Pena now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end. Oh, had to get it. And it's a touchdown. A big play there. As the first half is winding down. And his guys have taken the lead.
Well, they didn't have the normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
Well, for the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there. Not
carousel, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Rolling to his right. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Flipped up the punt that I fair caught. That was the stupid move I made.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Once I got on one, I couldn't get anything up the middle. So I tried two lobs. Trying to beat his
defenders. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Not on this play, but on this drive.
Now Jackson on first down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's got the first down past midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard
straight
line.
back to me, yo.
Wow. A very strong gain of 24.
Way to, that would have been a score right there if he would have put a block on it. Well, now we would probably got hit by the other dude. Still.
And get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front.
Stop me up.
Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
In case you haven't realized,
that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. From the gun on third down, Jackson. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down. Draw play, Ingram now. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. They go play action with Jackson. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And he's got Gronkowski.
Broke his ankles.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Gronk just broke his ankles.
Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Good work, O. Good work, O.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
We're back on the right side of the ball.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. The first down carry by Elliott.
Wow,
he's got a little daylight. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. And all the way in for the touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys are gonna take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
All good.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
How did you drop it
first down there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Woods, but it'll be 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, bullshit.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
His player
got out of the pocket there. He's wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 27 yards. And his guys capitalize on this short. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
What the hell Mike Evans
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Oh, my gosh.
The 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 34.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Keep dancing.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He finds his target. It's Evans. And
let's go,
way
baby.
Down to the 9. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Come on,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Able to get there and pick it.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And touchdown. Dante Hall, 73 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Much better overall team.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
I knew it. Never fails.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Steps away. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
And of course it's picked.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Yeah,
the 30, 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Next dude that we play is
so this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Swat it. You literally tap Y.
Eric Rowe that time able to knock that pass away. And it's incomplete. And now we're down to 10 seconds. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll take this from 147.
So annoying. You know what? Time that out, buddy. Hey, $5 grand, we'll take it. Alright, let's get back in. I think we can get a victory here and go 2-3 on the season. Hopefully they don't put us stacked against somebody that's like 90s overall. I don't have a team to compete with that. Like, I can hold them up for so long, but as you see right there at the end, just fall apart. My dudes wear out in stamina, and it's a different ball game. Madden's a different game now. Compared to what it used to be with this whole like stamina and fatigue system they have going. Your players, man, when they stam out, they stam out. They don't even try anymore. They just give up. I guess theoretically it's like real life. I mean, I guess players in real life do like fatigue and wear out over time, so I understand that concept, but I don't know. Hopefully they'll give me somebody in the 80s, like low 80s. If they're going to give me an overpowered one like that. Nobody in the like actual 80s, not 81, not 82. See, I got 184 receiver and 276s is my best. They got to give me somebody around that. 89, 89, 86. See, that's more of like upper 80s to 90s. I want like 80s.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Sorry, feel confident.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Hall of Famer Jack Youngblood there on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Boy, he's going to do all that.
Now the gun they give to Ingram. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A pickup of 5 yards. First down, Tampa. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Thanks for reminding us, bro.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards that time. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands.
Whatever.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Let's go.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Jackson. They got a man. It's Woods. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Jack Youngblood just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Come
on. They go
on.
for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I just got tackled.
Escaping the pressure right.
Come on.
It's complete to Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Going deep for Hopkins. That's
and
caught
of course
inside
he's
the
still
20.
hanging on to it. But yeah,
and
that was
wind
my
up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
Johnson's got it complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And Jackson throwing once more. Here's a screen to Powell. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen. Broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right now. Everybody knows at home that that is nothing but a shot at me, and I'll take it, absorb it, and we'll move on. Back of the end zone, can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
It did not. It was 3rd and 6 regardless.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. Gonzalez's kick is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the 2nd half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off. This is it. This is it.
Let's give it a shot, because if we get a interception here, it's not.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the 2nd half gets started. Tyler Lockett now with a return.
Got blocked. Oh, wow.
And he'll be out of bounds just 3 yards shy of the end zone.
See what he did with that player. I'm going to have to take a peek at using that method.
Well, looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson.
You're not getting
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
That red zone
He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And he is
what? How was he in a
touchdown, Arizona. Adrian Peterson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals push further out in front. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Methodically running it down the field. Shit, it's not going to work. Running out of time.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Chandler Jones, his 2nd sack of the night. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. This one complete to Ingram. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I'm probably going to have to join the crowd and spend some cash on this game just so I can get some good players. I just don't
now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Relatively good. I'm not going to say I was winning every game, but I was like,
pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Luck of the draw on getting
the Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we
If
are
not,
almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Jackson now off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Pass from Jackson complete to Ingram. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 10-yard throwing is Jackson. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Get him in there.
Meanwhile, on
and he
3rd
drops
down,
it.
They take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends,
and he's
who you
short.
would think could absorb that contact.
And
all right, so he got one in that wasn't short.
And they say he's just short. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 56 yards. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. They give it to Peterson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. 3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the gun, Jackson dancing to his left. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
We're not going to let a 6-inch short from the 1st down.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it? Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Forced out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. They'll roll him out right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. Rolling to his right.
Hey, he got the first.
McLaurin this time as that's complete.
And
he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. 41 yards. One last shot for Jackson, being chased out left. The 20. Break, the tight end's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
All right, guys, that's where it's going to wrap it up here. Faced 2 pretty strong teams. It's already got 2 L's on there, but, you know, next one will be a lot better, hopefully. So, appreciate y'all watching. Hope you subscribe to the channel. Hope you have a wonderful night. Stay awesome. Stay amazing. We'll catch you